Hello, here with, I don't know, a bit of a milestone. We'll call it a milestone. I number all these things. So I'm here with my No Ums video number 30, and that represents 30 weeks of trying to get better at speaking on camera. And I don't know if there's been that much improvement, but I just would like to honor right now, hey, I've been trying for 30 weeks. At least I've been trying. It's been a focus. And these Noam videos are my check-in points each week. And I've usually had something to say. I've had done some work. I mean, I do all my vocal exercises every single day. I read out a book every single day. And I've been doing that for a good long time now, with, yes, a focus on how am I saying the words? Am I saying the words in a way that is clear, in a way that isn't stumbling, that isn't repetitive, that isn't just annoying? I'm trying to make my voice less annoying to people, my vocal delivery less annoying to people. So hooray for that. I did do chapter 4 of Patsy Rodenberg's The Need for Words this week as a part of my vocal study program, my self-study program that I'm working on. And hooray, we got out of pontification and we did get into practical stuff. Now, it wasn't mind-shattering practical stuff. There's a part of me that's slightly disappointed. It's like, oh, this is the warm-up stuff. But I mean, the warm-up stuff is necessary. It's not Patsy's fault that I have spent the last 30 weeks basically finding warm-up videos and exercises to do to theoretically get my voice more expressive and do things high and low and lower and work on my vocal range and stuff like that. So yes, so this is stuff like, you know, warming up the body, working on the voice, working on vocal articulation exercises. All that was here in this section. Probably going to get a bit more in the next section. I'm still struggling with her whole deal about the only way you can actually understand something is by speaking it, about speaking it, truly embodying it in your voice. Having trouble with that. It's a very vocal coach thing to say, but I'm going to put that to the side and just continue on. I mean, I do know that I find it beneficial. I don't know if it's the be all and end all. I'll just put it out there. I don't know if it's the be all and end all that we all have to be great speakers of the language for it to truly sink into us and for us to kind of know stuff. I mean, the majority of reading I do is silently to myself in novels. I am not a theater, a play person. So there is that. My notable review this week was my review of Hello Friend, We Missed You by Richard Owing Roberts. And it was a short review. There's that. I don't know if I had like a ginormous amount to say about it. I did notice, probably because I didn't do my preparation particularly, because I thought, oh, this is really unlikely I'm actually going to publish this. Now I'm thinking maybe I might publish it. But in that video, I do look down quite a bit at my notes, and that's noticeable on camera. So even if I do publish it, I'll be aware that I could have worked on just integrating it a little bit more into my head before I had pressed play. It's one of those tough things of sometimes you just either you don't have the time or you don't have the inclination. It's like, look, if I don't record something right now, I'm just never going to talk about this book. And I think it was because I was so diffident about the book. It was like, okay, I'm just going to review it, and if it's choppy, it's choppy. It wasn't rambling for a change. Well, maybe it was because I only had one point that I made over and over again. But yeah, just to note, I did look down a lot. I don't think I ummed a lot, but I did look down a lot, which is, it's kind of, you know, it is what it is. I think the odd look down for one take videos where you're kind of working off notes, that is fine. But it's doing look down all the time is like, okay, you need to work on that just as a habit for all reviews, whether it's to yourself or not. That said, it was kind of tough because, yeah, I felt like I was not going to come back to that book if I didn't do it that day. And yes, finally, I've just got lack of energy down is my final note. I'm continuing to recover from surgery, and that does mean I don't have as much energy in these videos. And sometimes, especially I've been reading a full chapter of Captain Blood, I do that and I kind of feel pretty tuckered out by the end of it. Maybe what I should do actually going forward is saying, okay, give yourself a break, just do half a chapter a day, because a full chapter sometimes can be like a half an hour, which is a fair amount of reading to do for somebody like myself who doesn't do this for a living, isn't practiced at it. It is an effort. It is an effort to vocally perform, even reading out somebody else's work, especially if it's something like Captain Blood where there actually is action and adventure. So you feel the need to kind of dramatize, which is great. I'm not complaining, but it's taking a bit of that energy from me that I don't necessarily have. I'm working back up my energy, but especially today, maybe it's because I was out yesterday, I'm definitely feeling low energy today. I'm very glad to get this video done. This is like one of the non-mandatory videos of today is to get my no-ums video done, so then I can work on other stuff going forward. I've got some fun things planned that maybe I'll release, maybe I won't, but we'll see. All right, that's No Ums number 30. I've been Jay. More videos later.